Hey guys, it's Matt here. Welcome back. Many of you guys have been requesting that I do a what's on my smartphone video. So this is my smartphone, it's the S10 Plus, and today we're going to be taking a look at what I have on it in terms of my launcher, my favorite apps, my wallpapers, all that good stuff. Anyway, let's go straight into the video. Just like on my top apps, I'm going to have a screen recording right here on the side, so you guys will be able to see exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, so this is my home screen. Right now I'm using Nova Launcher. Must admit, I do keep switching between the Samsung stock launcher and Nova. Samsung's new launcher is pretty minimal. It's not as bloated as some other ones in the past, and overall, I don't know, I kind of like it in a way. So I keep switching between them. Right now I'm on Nova Launcher, so I will leave a backup down below, so there'll be a link to my Google Drive. You guys can easily go ahead and restore it, so you'll get all my settings. But yeah, this is my home screen. So if you're wondering about my wallpaper, I recently showed off this app in my top app video. It's called Hidey Hole. They have some really good wallpapers that hide your cutout on your screen. One of my favorites actually is this one up here of Wally. It's got Eve's eye right over the cutout. So this is a really nice one, but they have some really high quality and super awesome design. So if you either want to make use of the notch by having a picture that lines up with it, or if you just want to hide it, this is a great way of doing it. Now, going back on my home screen, just taking a look at the first page, I have two rows, and these tend to be like social media, most commonly used apps. So social media wise, I mean, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, they're my go-to. Instagram is probably my number one most used. This one here is not YouTube. This one is actually YouTube Advanced. So this gives you the YouTube Red features completely free. So link will be down below to that as well. Basically, if you're playing a video, you can back out and you get picture-in-picture mode. And you can also listen to music with your device locked from YouTube by clicking the headphone button. So pretty cool. They have a dark mode, and overall it's completely free. It kind of gives you those YouTube Red features. You do still get ads, but nonetheless, it's an awesome app. All the other apps are pretty basic. Gmail I use to email people about YouTube and university work. Play Store, Maps, Photos, all that good stuff. I do use Google Keep. This one really helps me if I'm grocery shopping or I'm just trying to remember to do a video, or things to include or remember. This is my go-to notes app. I think Google does it best. It cloud syncs. I love it. Right over here is YouTube Studio. You probably heard of this from many YouTubers, but it's really good at giving you analytics on your videos. So if you're curious about how many people have subscribed to you in the past week, or how many views you got in a video, or why it's so popular, this is a really good app. It tells you where your viewers are from, and also you can respond to comments in here. It also tells you how long people watch the video, and you can obviously edit your caption, like your description and your tags and things like that. So for YouTubers it's a must-have, but for everyone it's definitely not something you just standardly have on your phone. Anyway, screen 2. The top there I have a subscriber widget. So this is YouTube subscriber count. I'm using the widget to display a live subscriber count, so I can easily go ahead and see how many subscribers I have. It's also pretty useful if you want to watch T-Series versus PewDiePie. You can also set up a couple widgets there, if you know what I'm talking about. So I also have AdSense. This is just simply to see how much money you make from videos, which isn't a lot. Hidey Hole, like I showed at the start. History is one I showed in my top apps. This one, it's just a really nicely designed way of looking at different events in history. I mean, it tells you a little bit of info on them and things like that. But the graphics are pretty cool, and the overall app is minimal as hell. This is a new one, it's called Headway. So this one basically gets a whole book, simplifies it, and it allows you to read it in 15 minutes. So if you want some wisdom or some knowledge, or you just want to read something and don't really have much time, that's a pretty cool app to get. But a lot of these ones anyway are just testing, so I do test a lot of apps because I do the top app series, things like that. Now, this one here I've simply placed to show you guys. This is my icon pack. It is the Google Pixel icon pack. I will leave the link down below, but that's basically the one I'm using right now. It just gives you that pixel theme on pretty much any Android device. So if you're looking for that, then I would recommend it. That's got the most icons, the most designs, and they're super sharp, crispy, and they look exactly like the Pixel. So I've also got Morphin. This one just simply allows you to put faces onto like memes. So it's kind of like a 3D effect. There's my flatmate right there. But it does work pretty good. If you want something fun, then yeah, it's great to check out. But I mean, really, if you want to look at these apps, check out the top apps. All of these are covered. Next up is Oval Money. This one helps me save money. Basically rounds up every time I buy something. and then simply puts it into a savings account and I can access it later on. So I've actually saved up a pretty large amount of money recently. At the bottom right here, we have Showbox. This one's for free movies. Not sure if you guys have heard of it, but it's pretty popular. Definitely would highly recommend checking that out. Showbox is a great app. As you can see, there's a lot of options to choose from in terms of movies, and they're super high quality. The Upside, that's a really good movie. Definitely recommend watching that. But yeah, I just have some Google News and also my banking apps there. I mean, nothing too much. So Samsung make an app called Good Luck. It's like an editor. It's in the Samsung App Store. And basically you can change things like your recent apps. You can change how your status bar looks, your lock screen, and it allows you to get a little bit of flexibility over how the UI looks without root. So, I mean, it's a pretty good app. If you have a Samsung, go and check it out. In terms of my app drawer, it's like a swipe up app drawer. I just kind of wanted to copy the Pixel. I like how it looks, but I kind of like the hardware of Samsung, so that's where I'm going at right now. But I'll scroll slowly. You can have a look, and if you think any of the apps look cool, you can download them. I'm just gonna scroll down slow. So, but yeah, there's actually quite a lot because I do test a lot of apps, so I tend to install and delete quite a few in order to find the good ones for you guys. So that's at the bottom of my list. But yeah, I also have a really cool one for tracking, if I can find it here. I think it's on my home screen, Aftership. This is amazing. It simply gets your tracking code and from your emails and stuff and simply puts it into the app. And you can go ahead and view where your parcels are, when they're gonna come, who's the courier, stuff like that. It's super cool. Now, if you're curious about my keyboard, I'm actually using Gboard, so this is what it looks like. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the iPhone keyboard. It just has a little bit more functionality. And you also have a built-in GIF searcher as well. So pretty cool for messages. You can also search the weather and share news articles. Overall, it's just quite simple and I like it. Only downside is it doesn't have a good autocorrect. Tends not to autocorrect right. Now, something I haven't shown yet, I have a page on the left and that actually has a calendar. So this is the S Planner widget. It's the S Calendar, Samsung Calendar widget. I've simply enabled all the transparency. Simply allows me to view what's happening and to keep track of different events and things. And you can also add new events using the plus key at the top right there. But yeah, this is my home screen. I mean, there's not much to it. It is quite simple. I like to keep it that way. I do have that Google Pixel widget as well on the home screen with the weather there. Really, really like that. I also have the Bixby key so that if you push it, it opens Google Assistant. But yeah, I mean, you can see all the apps there. That's my setup. Everything will be down below. But yeah, I mean, I like it. It's super clean. Let me know what you think. If you have anything cool to show me or to share with me, definitely tell me down below in the comments or shoot me up an email, hit me up on Instagram. I'd love it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That is what's on my S10 Plus. It's April 2019, so hopefully I'll be doing another video later on. But if you guys have any other ideas, definitely comment down below. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Peace out, guys.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in